Hello friends, my name is Koolio and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're taking a first look impressions video for OVERHIT. Now I have been extremely hyped to play this game. Now the game has been talking about its global launch for a while now, and in fact I've kind of posted some stuff about it over on the YouTube channel, letting you guys know the global launch is coming. They kind of did it. It's in a soft launch period right now for the English version. It's currently only available in Canada and Australia. However, I know some people have been trying to actually jump into the game and play it, only to find out that the game is currently IP blocked. However, there is a way to get past that. So if you want to use a VPN to get into this game, in fact, if you don't live in Canada or Australia, you are going to have to use a VPN to get into the game. However, in order to do it, you have to download the VPN first, activate the VPN, select whatever country, Canada, Australia, and then download the game, install all of its updates, launch it, connect your account. And once you get to this screen, once you actually get to the gameplay, you can then turn your VPN off. And then moving forward, every time you want to get into this game, you will have to have the VPN turned on for the first like 5 seconds until you're able to log in, get into the game, and then you can go ahead and turn it off. But you do need to have the VPN activated the entire time that you're downloading it. And the reason why is I believe they're kind of taking some of your location information when you're downloading it, wherever you're currently at, and then when you go to jump into the servers, if it doesn't match, one of their authorized regions, it's gonna stop you. So let's go ahead and actually jump into this game because I have been extremely excited for this game. It has been absolutely wonderful. Now I have played this game on the Korean version and the Japanese versions, but I don't know what's going on, but they must have made some kind of major change to the game because the UI looks completely different. And I have to say, it looks absolutely amazing. I've been like really drawn into the UI of this game, and I'm not entirely sure why. It just looks really fantastic, and I want to play this game just because how cool and how wonderful and how clean the presentation of this game is. Now, this game has wonderful voice acting, which I believe I've got it set on Japanese or Korean. I'm not entirely sure. But it's got a really interesting, good story. It's translated well. There are some parts of the game that aren't translated too good, but the story definitely is. Now, one of the things I do like about this game, because they know this game looks really amazing, the developers, is you can go ahead and hit this capture button. It'll pause the game, and then you can go ahead and save it if you want to, if you're looking at something really cool. So I do like the fact that they have that in there. You can actually go ahead and skip the story. It'll give you a small paragraph explaining exactly what's going on. So if you're not a big fan of stories in games, you can actually go ahead and skip it, give a quick brief overview of what's happening to stay up to date with it. So we're going to jump into the gameplay. The gameplay for this game, it's not overly unique. Your characters have certain abilities they can activate, passive, actives. There's the elemental type system. Greens are weak against reds, reds are weak against blue, blue weak against green. And then there's the light and the dark that are strong and weak against each other. So if you've ever played a hero collector game, the combat itself is going to seem pretty familiar, but where I think this game really stands out is obviously the graphics of the game, the overall polish, and just like the presentation overall. In fact, that's kind of like what I'm going to put in the YouTube thumbnail thing itself, is the presentation for this game is absolutely fantastic. Some great animations, great voice acting. And so you can see the overall combat that's going on right now. And I have to say too, one thing that's really cool, just to let you guys know, Sophia, the healer girl that you actually get at the beginning, is a really fantastic hero because she has the ability to revive fallen heroes, which is such a key thing to have in this game, especially for some of those harder, difficult dungeons. Now, there are harder raids, PvP, harder story modes where you will actually have to go in and use the abilities yourself. Now, the one thing I do have a gripe with this is the speed up function in this game is not very fast. So for those of you that like quick speeds up that take you through the game really, really fast, this game doesn't really have it. There is a speed up, but it's not super, super fast. It's more like times 1.5 speed instead of like times 2 or times 3. So we're going to go ahead and actually skip the story, head on out of here. Now, one of the things I do want to show you guys is the hero UI system in this game because it looks absolutely amazing. On top of that, so when you defeat an area, depending on how many stars or how many of the achievements you've completed, you get a certain amount of premium currency. You also get premium currency for completing the level. So for each level, you usually get around 11 premium currency. And then as you beat specific chapters, and once you get to certain star marks, or star marks and stuff like that, you'll unlock even more premium gems. Now, I found in a single chapter, you usually get about 170 gems. So it takes about 300 gems in order to do a 10-time summon. So if you beat 2 chapters, you're going to get a 10-time summon. So it's not too bad. It's, you know, it doesn't take that long to acquire the gems. I'm sure down the line it's going to take a little bit longer. And then you got login bonuses, guide missions, events and stuff that are giving you even more. But let's go ahead and actually head over to the hero screen and select our Sophia character. Now on here you've got different elements that talk about the overall power of the character. You got the combat ability, the overall level, the level cap that you can increase it to, their grade, and their rarity. Now there are some ultra rare characters. Even though the summoning system only allows you to collect SSR heroes, the ultra rare characters in the game you can actually acquire down the line for more like high end game stuff. So I will show you one of those ultra rare characters a little bit later in this video. So what you can do, you can actually go through and fortify your characters, basically sacrificing monsters to level them up. You can also go and upgrade the grade of the character, which you have to get these special elixirs that you can get through like dungeons and playing through the game. They can use to upgrade their overall grade, making them even stronger. Now the raising the level cap is interesting, and I got a little worried here, but the game did kind of subside my worries. Is you have to use a duplicate of the hero in order to increase their level cap with a maximum of a +5 level cap. Now I was like, well, what about those really rare characters where I just get really unlucky through the summoning system and I can't get them? You can actually go through specific quests and dungeons and stuff like that to get shards for these specific characters that you can use to then level them up. So that was fine. I'm glad there's a way that you can actually go through and grind to get these if you're like really bad, you know, you have really bad luck in order to actually acquire the character. Now, I haven't gotten to the part where you can go through and like level up your skills. You have to go through and like raise their level cap in order to do that. And then one of my favorite things that this game has, which is absolutely amazing, is the ability system, which is this giant like skill tree that you can go through. Now there's usually, I believe, like 2 paths that you can follow. I haven't seen any heroes that have different paths, but I'll have to go through and like look at those. Now I don't know if you're going to be able to collect essences, which is what you use to unlock these specific nodes. If you're able to collect enough essences to unlock both sides of them, or you have to pick like a specific path in order to customize your character. Not 100% sure on that just yet, but one of the characters I'm currently working on right now, which is Ash, I do know what path I want to follow for him. So I'll show you kind of what that looks like. It takes essences in order to increase it. Now some of the nodes, some of the more powerful nodes are going to require what's known as tablets, and I don't know how to get those just yet, but I'm sure as you play through the game, it will eventually end up teaching you where to collect those. You can also kind of check out the different stats for the heroes over here on the right side. So give you kind of a brief overview of what their different abilities are and the ability infos that you've gone through and acquired through this ability tree. Now, if you guys have ever watched any of my previous hero or collector games, there are games that have absolutely beautiful, breathtaking art, yet it's hidden by these ugly or obtrusive UI elements. And so I always love it when a game allows you to look at the art without the UI there, and this game does it, and it's wonderful. So you can go ahead and click on there. You can see the art for Sophia, and it looks fantastic. Thank you, developers, for putting that stuff in, because us players, we want to collect these heroes, and we want to be able to take a look at their beautiful art. You can also go through and check out their 3D models, which looks absolutely amazing. You can see the overall quality of this game is pretty good, and this is not like a brand new game. This game has been out for a little bit over in the East. You can also go through and find out more information about the hero. Now, one of the things I absolutely love about this game too is the fact that you can go through and do skill previews, but I'm going to show you with that ultra rare character that I was talking about before. Now, I'm definitely not going to be able to cover everything in this game, but I do plan on making quite a bit of videos in regards to this game, because I haven't been waiting for this game for a really long time, and I'm going to be playing this game like crazy. So let's go ahead over here to the hero guide, go to the Industria residence, and one of the characters, Anemone right here, is a ultra rare character. So we can take a look at her art, which looks amazing. She looks fantastic. You can also take a look at her 3D model. I love the look of this character. She looks so freaking bad. So now, on top of being able to go through and preview the characters that you don't have, you can also go through and do her skill preview and check out other characters. Now, I'm going to show you one of the skills that she has, and it's absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and activate that. The Apocalypse Cannon. Yeah, she gets a freaking giant spaceship thing to attack her enemies, which looks awesome. It looks absolutely fantastic. So what we're going to do now is, to end off the video, we're going to do some summons. I've been saving up some of my gems and stuff, been playing the game for a little bit to be able to do this summon for you guys. So I'm really excited to see what kind of heroes that we get. Now, the summoning rates in this game aren't really like the best, but to be honest, I feel like a lot of premium hero collector games recently are doing the 2% summoning rate. Yes, it is 2% in order to get it, to get like the SSR heroes. So I don't know, like it's weird because there are games that have those low, summoning rates, but are doing really, really good. However, there is a legendary gacha summon that you can go through. Now, I don't know exactly how to get these, but the appearance rates are 100% chance to get an SSR with an increased 10% chance for the pickup hero. So that's pretty dang cool. And I don't know how to get these, but I'm sure we can actually grind for these. I'm assuming that you can grind for these, and that's cool that, you're guaranteed at least to get the SSR. So we're going to go through, we're going to do 10 times summon. You do get some summoning tickets just by playing through the game. So let's just go ahead. Actually, let's go ahead and do 3 basic summons just to kind of get the, get the luck flowing. So cross your fingers. We got a blue. I believe this is just going to be a regular R character. Now the summoning like animation looks completely different too from the other game. Actually, I think we just got an SR character. And that's Cicero, which I already have him, which is great because then I can use this to actually limit break him later, increase his level. So let's go ahead and do this again. Looks like we got just a regular rare character. It's white. So I'm assuming it's a regular rare character because we just got an SR, so. Okay, we got someone with a cannon. Canola, a regular rare character. And then this is our last basic one that we've got. And then we're going to do a 10 times summon. So looks like we got an SR character. And we ended up getting Yuri, which I actually already have her, which is great. Because like I said, I can use that to actually increase her overall level. So let's go ahead and head back. We're going to do our 10 times summon now. So here we go. We're going to be able to summon 20 times. So here we go. Cross your fingers. I think we got 2 SR characters. I don't think we got an SSR, but we got 2 SR characters. So we're hoping to get our very first SSR character from these summons. So got a demon thing. We're just going to kind of push through these really fast. I'll let you guys at least see like the arts and stuff. I'm not just going to skip it. But one of the things that this game does too is it shows your least rare characters first, and then the last cards that you draw will be your rare ones. Instead of like the opposite, like in a game like Knight's Chronicle, where like you see the rare character, like the rarest characters first. This one goes through like the non-rare characters, then the rarest at the very end. Just to let you guys know. So that was number 7. This is number 8. Then this is 9. This is going to be our very first SR character for this pool. And we got, what the heck? Terra Machina? That thing looks freaking amazing. I love the character designs in this game. That guy looks way cool. And then our next SR character is... no way, Niflheim, I think is his name. I literally was just looking at this character today and I was thinking, that guy looks so freaking cool. I want him on my team. So now I've got him on my team. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and draw again, guys. Crossing your fingers for the SSR hero, which it doesn't look like we've got it. I think we're just going to get an SR. So let's go ahead and jump through this real quick. Okay. All right, let's just keep going, keep going. Some of these are, yeah, you can go through and you can increase these characters. Now, I don't know if like the lower rare characters are viable in the game, if they're good or not. I always like it when games have it where like even like the low rare characters, some of them are viable to play through the game. So I don't know, we'll have to find out as we play through. So I think we got 2 SSR or SR characters. So this is 8, and then this is our next, our new SR character right here, which we've got Proxy. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm probably gonna make like an undead team now just because I got 2 undead soldiers. So, and then our next one, our SR, is a demon, Macaon, the altered lizard man, Macaon. Let's go ahead and actually head back and look at the new characters that we just summoned. Now, even those like low rare characters, you can use them as just as fodder for the other heroes. So let's see, Macaon. I think I'm probably saying Machaon. You can see his character's art right there. You can zoom in. The 3D model. Yeah, he looks freaking sweet. Come at me, bro, is what he says. He's got a freaking cannon for an arm. Now, the one I'm really excited for is the blue hair flamed character. So we'll look at that guy last. We got the cool robot dude. Take a look at his character art. And then he's a freaking tank. Oh my gosh, that's freaking crazy. That's awesome. Okay, and then we got the demon assassin dude with the Reaper. There's his art. He looks super cool. The 3D model. Okay, that looks so cool. But there are characters that look similar, like have similar character models with little twists here and there to make them a little bit different. And then let's go look at the blue flaming hair dude and his 3D model. There we go. His voice doesn't exactly follow what I thought it would be. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Overhit content coming in the future. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this game if you've been able to jump in and actually play it, and are you excited for the full official release, hopefully coming soon, which I'll keep you guys updated in the meantime. Well, friends, thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.